Please, God, please. Oh my God. Oh my God, please let me out of here. Please, God. Please, God, please let me out of here. Please, God. Please. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The recent LA wildfires have not only caused billions in damage, but have also sparked wild speculation about who's really behind it all. From celebrities losing their lavish estates to whispers of secret agendas, this story is deeper than just flames and ashes. Could the rich and famous be ruining themselves to cover up their darkest secrets? Let's break it all down. In recent weeks, Los Angeles has been ravaged by wildfires that have burned down acres upon acres of land, destroying everything in their path. We're talking billions of dollars in damages, mansions, middle-class homes, businesses, and entire neighborhoods turned to ash. Families are displaced, and the entire city is on edge. No one has been spared, not even the most untouchable Hollywood elites. What's wild is that these flames didn't discriminate. From multi-million-dollar properties in Malibu to more modest homes, everything was fair game. And yes, some of your favorite celebs are among those left picking up the pieces. But hold on, y'all. This story takes a serious turn when you dig into the theories about what might actually be going on behind the scenes.
What we are witnessing is one of the worst natural disasters in Los Angeles history. Everywhere you look, complete neighborhoods are gone. More than 17,000 acres burned as of today, and 0% containment.
Rumors are swirling that these very celebrities whose homes have been ruined might actually have had a hand in lighting the match, allegedly, of course. With Diddy's high-profile trial set to kick off in May 2025, some are saying that Hollywood elites could be using the fires as a way to destroy incriminating evidence.
I mean, we have a mayor who cut the budget of the fire department in California by over $17 million.
And listen, this theory might not be as far-fetched as it seems. If y'all remember, there was a leaked phone call where Diddy was allegedly heard telling his son to get rid of the pizza boxes. At the time, people thought it was just cryptic nonsense. But now, with these fires, people are starting to wonder if pizza boxes was actually code for celebrity homes housing damning evidence. Could these fires be their way of erasing proof before it ever sees the light of day? Allegedly, of course. The streets are talking, and the theories are getting wilder by the minute.
I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes.
The idea that some celebs might be behind these fires isn't just internet chatter. It's picking up serious steam. Think about it. If evidence linked to crimes or scandals were tucked away in their homes, wouldn't destroying those homes be the quickest way to cover their tracks? The timing is suspect too, with some of the most affected properties being tied to celebrities with ongoing legal or financial drama. Imagine losing everything and still coming out ahead because the evidence against you has been reduced to ashes. Could these fires be less about Mother Nature and more about self-preservation? It's definitely something to think about.
These are big houses. Look at that.
Now let's talk about the celebrities who've been affected so far, because this list is growing by the day. Reports are saying that some of the biggest names in Hollywood have lost their homes in these fires. Names like Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres, and even Ashton Kutcher have popped up in connection with properties that were completely destroyed. And while on the surface it seems like they're victims, the timing has people raising eyebrows. For instance, Oprah has faced allegations in the past about her properties being tied to underground tunnels and other shady dealings. Could the destruction of her mansion be more than just bad luck? Ellen, who's been dealing with speculation about her connection to Twitch's death, also had her home hit. And Ashton Kutcher, whose ties to Hollywood secrets are no stranger to the internet, reportedly lost a property too.
Why people are asking for Oprah Winfrey to be investigated for the Maui, Hawaii fires, and many more things that are going on behind the scenes that will leave you either raising your eyebrow or pointing your finger.
Are these coincidences, or is there something more sinister going on? It's hard to say, but the streets aren't buying the just bad timing excuse anymore. One of the more heartbreaking stories to emerge from these wildfires is that of supermodel Tyra Banks. On the Australian morning show Sunrise, Tyra revealed that she and her family tragically lost their home to the fires. It was an emotional moment as she shared, "I lost my house. I haven't really talked about it. I just didn't want to pull a lot of attention to me. I feel that there's a lot of people that need that attention, so I haven't really talked about it, but I can't sit here and not tell the truth. So yeah, we lost our house.
I asked my partner, I was like, I'm seeing something here. What do you think? And he said, and I just pulled it together and just didn't say anything to my friends and just stayed in that moment. And then we went home and we cried and we had our moment.
What's even more gut-wrenching is how Tyra described the moment she found out. She and her boyfriend, Louis Belanger Martin, were at a friend's house in Australia when the news broke. Instead of immediately reacting, Tyra stayed calm and kept the pain to herself. I didn't say anything to my friends. I just stayed in that moment. Then we went home and we cried. We had our moment, she recalled. But of course, in true Hollywood fashion, Tyra's story doesn't end there. The internet's been buzzing with speculation that Tyra's name might be linked to the deeper controversies surrounding these fires. Let's take a little trip down memory lane. Remember when rumors surfaced claiming Naomi Campbell, another iconic supermodel, allegedly pimped out Tyra to the industry back in the day?
Other issues in the fashion industry, the abuse of vulnerable young people, specifically women, but young men as well.
I'm saddened.
Naomi, who has long-standing ties to Diddy, was once spotted celebrating a birthday with him. The two have shared a cozy friendship, with Diddy even publicly declaring his admiration for her. But interestingly, after the Cassie lawsuit and all the drama surrounding Diddy's alleged freak-offs, Naomi was quick to delete all traces of him from her social media. Suspicious much?
We cleared that up.
Yeah.
And then I saw her in LA after that, BET. And you know, I'm very proud of Tyra, what she's done with America's Next Top Model.
Now, tying this back to Tyra, some speculate that her home might have been one of the properties containing evidence linking her, or at least her connection via Naomi, to the Hollywood elite's alleged secret dealings. Actor Chad Lowe also found himself among the celebrities whose lives were upended by the recent LA fires. Chad revealed on Instagram that his family lost their Palisades home in the disaster, sharing a heartfelt message that resonated with many. He wrote, "Our hearts are broken, but we are comforted by all the well wishes and offers of assistance. We are okay and will be okay. We have each other. Thank you all for your thoughts and prayers. Home really is where the heart is. Hold those you love close. Take care of each other. This crazy thing called life is so damn precious." While his words reflect gratitude and resilience, there's no denying the devastating impact this loss has had on him and his family. But, as is often the case with Hollywood, Chad's story has a layer of intrigue that's difficult to ignore. Chad's personal life has been no stranger to public scrutiny, especially when it comes to his very public divorce from actress Hilary Swank. Their nearly 9-year marriage ended in 2006, and while both initially cited growing apart as the main reason, Swank later confirmed in a Vanity Fair interview that Chad's struggles with substance abuse had been a major factor. Swank revealed that Chad had kept his addiction hidden from her for years, and when she finally found out, it left her in shock. "It was such a shock because I never thought he'd keep something from me," she shared. And yet, on another level, it was a confirmation of something I was feeling that was keeping us from being completely solid. Though Lowe had been sober for 3 years at the time of the interview, the damage had already been done, and the trust between them was irreparably broken. Some fans have started speculating that Chad's former substance use might still have ties to his home that burned down. Could there be remnants in the wreckage pointing to those darker days? With theories swirling that these fires are allegedly linked to the Hollywood elite destroying evidence, it's not hard to imagine that even Chad's property might hold its own secrets. Hollywood heavyweight Mel Gibson is another celebrity whose life has been turned upside down by the devastating Los Angeles wildfires. During an interview on News Nation's Elizabeth Vargas Reports, Mel revealed that he lost his home while recording a podcast with Joe Rogan. He admitted he felt uneasy during the recording because his neighborhood was burning as they spoke. When he finally returned to the site, his worst fears were confirmed. His home was gone.
Where were you, Mel, when the fire broke out?
Gosh, I was in Austin. I was doing the Rogan podcast, you know, and I was kind of ill at ease while we were talking because I knew my neighborhood was on fire. So I thought, I wonder if my place is still there. But when I got home, sure enough, it wasn't there.
Did you take this video that we're looking at?
Yeah, I was taking some of it. There was a dozen places or so that were just non-existent. I mean, nothing but a chimney and a few roof tiles, and you dare not walk around for the nails and the whole deal. The vehicles were gone, everything. It was completely toasted.
Mel tried to lighten the moment with humor, saying, "Well, at least I haven't got any of those pesky plumbing problems anymore." But the loss was no laughing matter. He called the destruction devastating and emotional, adding, "You lived there for a long time, and you had all your stuff." But leave it to Mel Gibson to add a dash of conspiracy to the mix. The actor and director didn't stop at mourning his personal loss. He offered a wild theory that the fires might not have been entirely natural. In a recent conversation with Fox News' Laura Ingraham, Gibson raised suspicions about the convenient circumstances surrounding the wildfires.
My house is burning down.
You know the pressure that they're getting from home when they're going to stay in the Hamptons, which is coming from all cousins.
According to Mel, the fires might have been commissioned to move people off valuable property. He speculated that the conditions seemed almost too perfect for the fires to spread, missing water reserves, ideal wind conditions, and, most intriguingly, people allegedly prepared and equipped to start fires. "I can make all kinds of horrible theories up in my head, conspiracy theories and everything else," Gibson said. But it just seemed a little convenient that there was no water, and that the wind conditions were right, and that there are people ready and willing and able to start fires. He didn't stop there. Gibson questioned whether the alleged fire starters were working under someone's orders or acting on their own. Were they commissioned, or were they just acting on their own volition? But they seem pretty well equipped, some of these people that they're catching. He continued.
I know they were messing with the water, letting reserves go for one reason or another. They've been doing that a while. California has a lot of problems that sort of baffle the mind as far as why they do things.
Mel also noted California's long history of baffling resource management, especially when it comes to water. He suggested the fires could have been part of a larger plan, asking, "Is it on purpose?" Which, it's an insane thing to think. But one begins to ponder whether or not there is a purpose in mind. What could it be? You know, what do they want? The state empty? I don't know. Mel Gibson's theories might sound like they belong in a Hollywood thriller, but they're eerily in line with the broader speculation surrounding the wildfires. Many are wondering if these fires are connected to Diddy's upcoming trial and the alleged efforts of Hollywood elites to destroy evidence tied to their crimes. What's more, Mel's idea of fires being used to push people off valuable land echoes similar claims from other high-profile individuals. Some believe the fires are not just about destruction, but about erasing any incriminating ties to shady dealings in Hollywood, real estate, and beyond. And let's not forget, Mel's not the only one questioning the missing water reserves and strangely favorable conditions for the fires to spread.
It was an odd mixture of sadness and kind of a weird realization and blessing, I think, because I thought, you know, they're just things. Yeah, I'm gonna miss some stuff. There was valuable stuff.
In January 2025, Paris and her family were forced to evacuate their Beverly Hills home during the peak of the fire danger. But here's where it gets interesting. Paris didn't just lose a home, she's turning this tragedy into something positive. After discovering her Malibu property was toast, she's stepping up to help other fire victims. And get this, she's even planning to adopt a puppy rescued from the fires. Paris and her husband Carter Room, who already have two little ones, Phoenix and London, are showing the world how to bounce back.
Okay, now that we're getting some daylight, what are you seeing in that area?
Not programming. We hear you, but not programming.
And obviously tough connections right now.
Paris Hilton wasn't just another Hollywood face. She was a regular at Diddy's infamous parties back in the day. They were so close that dating rumors even swirled between them. Coincidence? We think not. With Diddy's high-profile trial coming up, Paris might just be the wild card witness nobody saw coming. She's been in those exclusive circles. She's seen the parties, and now her home is conveniently turned to ash. Could she be sitting on some serious tea that some Hollywood elites would rather see go up in smoke? The streets are talking, and they're saying this fire might be about more than just burning trees.
The best party I've ever been to was at blank's house.
Puffy's 50th birthday. It was so sick.
Yeah.
Epic.
Kim, Chris, Chloe, Courtney, Kylie, Kendall, and Rob were forced to evacuate their ultra-luxurious Calabasas and Hidden Hills mansions fast. The fire spread like wildfire, torching 1,000 acres in just a few hours. But here's where things get spicy. A homeless man with a flamethrower was arrested and questioned about possible arson.
Property caught on fire. I packed up my entire shoe and bag closet, all designer stuff. But I packed a hotel for months, bags and every designer thing that I had to come.
A random homeless guy with a flamethrower, conveniently setting fires near Hollywood's most powerful family. Some streets are whispering that this might not be as random as it seems. Could the Kardashians be connected to something bigger? Speaking of connections, let's talk about the Kardashian clan's deep-rooted relationship with Diddy. Remember those wild party rumors? Khloe Kardashian once spilled the tea about attending one of Diddy's legendary parties where everyone was butt naked. The Kardashians have always been masters of controlling their narrative, and now they're right in the middle of Hollywood's most explosive conspiracy.
Right where you are. I can't even believe that you didn't lose your house because they were right up against your door.
Yeah, they got to our gate, and then, you know, we luckily we had protection and firefighters right there that were helping us to get the fires out.
Miles Teller and his wife Keeley just became the latest Hollywood couple to get swept up in the LA wildfire chaos. Their $7.5 million Pacific Palisades home, purchased just in 2023, went up in smoke, leaving them devastated and heartbroken. Kaylee shared a gut-wrenching final photo of their home, pouring her heart out. Pacific Palisades, I love you beyond measure. You are a little slice of heaven. We will come back stronger than ever. Her raw emotion hit hard, especially when she admitted, I wish I grabbed my wedding dress. Wish I did a lot different, but it doesn't matter. Stay safe, get out. With tears and a broken heart emoji, Keeley captured the pure devastation these fires are causing. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this just another random fire, or is something more sinister brewing beneath the smoke?
So Miles Teller's home was tragically lost in the fires in California.
Just like the other Hollywood elites we've been tracking, the Tellers join a growing list of celebrities watching their multi-million-dollar properties turn to ash. At 87 years old, the Oscar-winning actor lost his Pacific Palisades home, the same place where he'd been charming fans with his popular TikTok piano videos and Oscar prep moments. Talk about bad luck. This isn't even Hopkins's first fire rodeo. He previously lost a home in London back in 2000 and narrowly escaped the Woolsey fire in Malibu in 2018.
49 years ago today, I stopped and I was having such fun. But then I realized I was in big trouble.
In true Hollywood legend style, Hopkins responded with pure class. His Instagram post was a gut punch of wisdom. As we all struggle to heal from the devastation of these fires, it's important we remember that the only thing we take with us is the love we give. Given all that has been going on with the fires, you can't help but wonder, are these fires just a devastating natural disaster, or are they carefully orchestrated cover-ups for Hollywood's darkest secrets? Could the burning of these multi-million-dollar homes be more than just coincidence? And the biggest question of all, who really stands to gain from these mysterious, strategically timed wildfires? We want to hear from you. Drop your wildest theories, your suspicions, and your thoughts in the comments below. And if this story blew your mind, smash that like button and subscribe for the latest Hollywood insider developments.